similar to Black Sabbath.
I always wonder, why does it have to be Black
Okay, so we have people coming in on Twitch.
Awesome.
What's up, Twitch addict?
Need a break from watching people do speed runs on Sonic the Hedgehog. Come on over and check out the crew over here.
Yeah, right now they're probably watching lots and lots of Apex.
Apex,
streams.
right?
Everything is Apex on Twitch right now. Everything is Apex right now. So I kind of ruined the fun by taking away Mo's favorite joke. But there's lots of other jokes that Jamie has.
Yeah.
We'll just like stay away from.
I didn't realize you called me over here to do stand-up. I would have prepared myself.
Well, you know, if you don't want to do stand-up, I actually had a doctor's appointment today, and they informed me that I developed a really bad case of kleptomania, and unfortunately, it's going to get so bad I'm just going to have to take some.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Where's the drum?
That was
Yeah. That's very reminiscent of the with all them bullet holes in you, I bet you feel like a big shot, don't you?
Well, I was just trying to warm it up for you. I can't be better than the headliner.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I can't drop the actual gold. I'd be like Seth Rogen and funny people. I'd get on the stage and have nothing to say.
So
I think this is going to be interesting. So we're here with Bonsai Man, and I work with him, and through his sale and collection of tapes, plus being a musician, he talks to tons of different musicians and everything like that. So he's like, dude, we talk about music all the time. We talk about bands all the time. Why don't you just have bands come on live and like talk to them? So today, Czarus is supposed to be coming on live with us in a little bit. They just got done doing their set. I guess they had a 20-minute set, and I just got off the phone with him, and I guess they're driving somewhere. I didn't know they were going to be back in that, or they have his phone. But his buddy picked up the phone. And so when they're ready, I'll have them on in a little bit. But this will be definitely interesting because we have like some questions for him in general, but it's like kind of a little bit of a hectic state because I called them and they were ready to go live, but I'm like, "You're in a truck, right?" He's like, "Yeah, we're driving in the truck." He's driving the truck right now. Dylan's the guitarist, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and he's driving the truck right now. I'm like, well, I'll just wait till you guys are in a safer spot before we have you come on live and everything like that. And we were supposed to go on a little bit earlier, and we're having some audio difficulties, so we didn't want to go live. And we were just going to like talk about some general news about some sports entertainment till they were ready. That's all you, Mo. Mo, you're the sports guy.
Yes.
I am the sports guy, but we don't have to talk sports. I actually saw some pretty cool things that they're leaking on Looper, and I mean, obviously, if you follow the show, you know I talk a lot of Marvel on the show. I really enjoy them as a whole, for entertainment and media, and just like every other fucking year, the freaking toys that are coming out, they're giving away the movie. So, and then on top of that, some math to kind of put together. So, as you know, at the end of the last Infinity War movie, Samuel L. Jackson lets out a distress call to Captain Marvel, right?
Right.
All right. So, if you're not a comic book reader, so you don't really even know who Captain Marvel is. She's not exactly one of like the headline superheroes for somebody who doesn't get into comics. And she has a standalone movie that's coming out now, so you're going to kind of understand where she comes from, get to know the character before she's a really big deal in Infinity Wars Part 2. Somebody, I guess, did some research and whatnot, and leaked everybody to know. Apparently, Captain Marvel, part of her powers set is that she can time travel. So Captain Marvel can go back in time if she needs to, go forward in time if she needs to at her will, at her whim.
It kind of like gives away like everything that could possibly go on, because then, well, can't she go travel in time and then change what happened?
She can, and this is where it kind of goes to now what the fuck are they doing? So she can time travel, right? And then at the end of Ant-Man and Wasp, Ant-Man he gets stuck in the whatever realm that he went into. So that's another little hint that they leave for you in the movies. Now, when they release the preview to Endgame, you see that, you know, Scott Lang's out. He somehow got out of the realm or something. So you know he's out. He's knocking on the door. He's trying to get into wherever he's trying to get into, so he can talk to Captain America and try to figure out where to go from here, because all his people turned to dust too.
What's up, Brian?
Yeah. So these toys have just came out. They released a Hulkbuster version of War Machine. So somehow, with Tony being in space, the War Machine now has a Hulkbuster version. That got leaked. The Chitauri that they fight in the very first Avenger movie that were sent by Thanos, led by Loki, they have a toy too. So what they're trying to say is that Captain Marvel is going to bring them back, and they're going to have to refight or relive or redo that entire fight where Tony like takes the nuke up into their world and drops the nuke and like blows their ship up. Somehow we're going to go back to that. So in doing that, that means Loki's going to be in the movie too. I mean, there's so many things that they're leaking, and everything's being leaked through the toys. Like everybody's making these assessments through the toys. Like another set of toys that came out has Rocket Raccoon and Thor, who are together because they have some kind of friendship, wearing the Hank Pym jumpers. So you know that they're probably going to go into wherever Scott Lang was. I forget what they call that realm. It's some kind of realm where they actually warn Scott Lang, don't get sucked into a time vortex, because if you get sucked in a time vortex, we can't save you. So there's that time is going to play a part in this. And I mean, in my opinion, it just amplifies the need to watch this movie even more. I really want to see this movie.
So they're doing a good job. So they're doing, so if you guys don't understand completely is like in general, Marvel gives no leaks. They don't leak nothing, even accidentally, like some people do. But they do give away hints in their toys before the movie comes out. So every single time they release like a toy here and there, it reveals more of what we probably should expect to be in the movie. And this has like been historical with Marvel. And I'm gonna say hello to Angelo, because Angelo's in the chat right now. So is Brian. Brian said, "What's up, guys?"
What's going on, Brian? What's up, Jello?
So as much as it is giving away part of the story, it's doing a good job because it makes you want to watch the movie even damn more.
This is the thing, though. What you just want? What, buddy? I'm sorry.
I just want to see Howard the Duck. You know, at the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy, when they show Howard the Duck, I want Howard the Duck in one of the movies. That's all I want.
He's gonna get a show.
I heard something about some rumors about them rebooting his movie, but I haven't heard nothing since
They're gonna
then.
do that too. I actually saw something on Looper the other day. They were talking about. I shared it to our community. The reason being that they canceled all the Marvel shows off of Netflix is because Disney Plus is going to start their own production, and if you want to watch Marvel content, you're going to have to watch it on Disney Plus. One of the storylines that they're going to pick up is Howard the Duck. He's going to get his own show, but we're not going to really see any movement on it until 2 years from now. Whether that means it's going to be in the works 2 years from now or it's already going to be in production and then we'll see it in 3 years, I don't know. But they said that due to some kind of licensing agreement that they had to wait 2 years.
So now, so you're saying I hadn't heard this. So you're saying Netflix is no longer doing Marvel shows?
No, they are not.
Because,
you can still watch the Marvel shows that they have produced.
Right. Because I heard
it will always be on Netflix, but they are no longer going to be producing anything. Punisher is canceled. Jessica Jones is canceled.
Because I heard the rumors. I heard the rumors
Uh-huh.
that they were working on a Moon Knight series. I don't know if you'd heard
I heard that too. I did. I would really like to see Moon Knight. Like Moon Knight's a really interesting character to me.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it's a knockoff version off of Batman, but like I've read the details of the character, and this is like a completely different person as Batman. Like if you really want to go as far to say that, then you can say Iron Man is a knockoff of Batman. He's just really fucking smart dude. You know what I mean? That's all he is. There's nothing special about him. He wears a fucking suit. That's it. You know, and so I saw that Ben Affleck finally came forward and spoke about him not being Batman. There was some, I don't know if he's just doing this to save face, because when he first made the press conference that he wasn't going to be a part of the DC universe anymore, that he was being let go and whatnot, a lot of people said it was because he fell back into alcoholism. But he came out on the Jimmy Kimmel show and he talked about how it was actually a mutual thing. See, not only was he going to be Batman in the new standalone Batman movie, he was supposed to direct it. He was supposed to write it. He was supposed to do all the work. He had to do like 4 jobs in one. And when he sat down to do it and he tried to do it, he couldn't figure it out. He couldn't make it to what it needed to be. Like he felt like his work was shoddy and at best. And he didn't want to do that to Batman.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So he spoke with with others, explained that he couldn't do all the jobs. So they went and they got another director, the guy that directed Planet of the Apes, something Reeves, and he was going to direct it. But at that point, I guess the production company felt like they needed to just like completely cut ties.
Yeah. Angelo just said, let it go, let it go.
Yeah, like if you're not going to do everything we contracted you to do, then we just don't. Kind of situation. So he was trying to say that like he was being, he had some humility of it and he didn't want to do the character injustice by trying to cram so much work and making it lose its quality. He didn't want to do it. Like he tried to make it like he made the decision, but they still kind of cut ties. And even though that's what he said, alcoholism could have played a part in him not being able to crack it. You know what I mean? Him not being able to overcome the situation. So
you know what
I still don't know, but that's what he came out and said.
You know what I think DC needs to do? And you watch all the superhero movies. If they make a Superman, movie, they need to stop with Lex Luthor. They need to just make a Bizarro movie. Because I mean, the big zombie guy. How popular would that be with the action figures, the Halloween costumes?
I disagree with you, Jello. He says don't stop making DC shows.
No, The Flash is a pretty awesome show. And from what I hear, Teen Titans is really good.
Yeah, I want to check out the Doom Patrol. That looks kind of interesting. I haven't heard nothing.
Yeah, it looks really interesting.
I haven't heard any feedback from anyone who's watched it.
But isn't Cyborg on Teen Titans?
Justice League. He was in the Teen Titans, and they moved him over to Justice League for some reason.
But I don't know.
Yeah, he's not. He's not part of the Doom Patrol. The main guys, I think, are like Robot Man. It's just a bunch of weird.
The Titans.
I was watching and I was like, that just don't make no goddamn sense. Like, why would they have even done that? And like Aquaman was good, but they screwed up Black Manta. Like, he wasn't cool at all. He was kind of a bitch. He was like a weaker version of 50 Cent. It was just, it wasn't like, he wasn't cool at all. He's supposed to be cool. In what world do we live in that the Ocean Master is cooler than Black Manta?
Yeah. You know, I felt that same way when they did the Mandarin in the Iron Man movies. I was so pissed off because, you know, in the Iron Man comics, he's the main arch villain of Iron Man, and they make him out to be some actor, like acting a role. I'm like, why did they even do that? It's such a great character.
I think it's because they're saving the Mandarin, because supposedly that wasn't like the actual character Mandarin. It was just some guy posing as the Mandarin kind of thing. So I think they're saving Mandarin for something else. I think they're just kind of saving it in the holster because, I mean, like, the villain gets greater, the plot gets thicker, something gets cooler. Like, there's just so many ways they can go with it. And
so Mo, let me ask you this: have you heard or read about Cosmic Ghost Rider? Have you heard about that?
I have. I've heard a little bit about him. I've heard a little bit.
Okay.
My friend Andrew, Frosty99, he's a big Ghost Rider fanatic.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I can
Where is Frosty?
Sum it up to you briefly. So Frank Castle is fighting, and he speaks the words, "I would give anything to kill Thanos." So Mephisto brings him down to hell and turns Frank Castle, the Punisher, into Ghost Rider. So now you have Frank Castle has the power of Ghost Rider, right? So meanwhile, Galactus is making a retreat. And, you know, there's always a war between Galactus and Thanos. That's been going on forever. And so apparently he says to Galactus, hey, you know, give me the power of the Silver Surfer, the power cosmic, and I'll be your herald. He's like, well, why would I do that? What do you have to offer me? And he says, well, we both have the same, you know, we both want to kill Thanos. So then Galactus gives the Punisher, Frank Castle, which is Ghost Rider, Silver Surfer's power. So you have 3 heroes all rolled into one. And that's the basis of what's going on with that. It's like the hottest Marvel comic. It's crazy.
Andrew says Cosmic GS sucks.
Then Disney Plus is going to have themselves a trifecta.
I don't even know what... Angelo is just Angelo over here. Every other joke's about semen and other stuff like that. So I guess Andrew is not a fan of Cosmic GS.
Well, he's a fan of Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Do you think we should try to call?
So Ghost Rider is a part of Cosmic GS. But whatever. Okay, you're not a fan. Sorry, Andrew. I didn't mean to misfact you. Whatever, dude. But anyway,
it's all comics.
Disney Plus is going to have a trifecta because they're going to also reprise Blade. They're going to reprise Ghost Rider. They're going to reprise Punisher. I really hope they keep the same actors. I don't want them to change the actors, but that probably won't happen. They'll probably
right.
So I like the guy that's playing Frank Castle now on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
He's perfect. The guy that plays Daredevil is perfect. Jessica Jones is kind of hit or miss.
I like the guy from that played the Kingpin in season 1 of the Daredevil.
Oh yeah,
hands down.
Well, he's in all the seasons.
Well, I've only watched the first season, and then.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You need to get on that.
Yeah, well, I just got Netflix back.
Daredevil's like the best Netflix show for Marvel, hands down, and Punisher's pretty good. Even though they changed Jigsaw.
I heard they're canceling Punisher. And everybody's
Punisher
upset.
is canceled
Everybody's
because
mad.
Disney Plus is picking up all the shows. They're stopping production. Netflix can no longer produce Marvel content.
What's up, Nikki?
Nikki on.
Yeah. Our old homie Nikki, the one who left us a long time ago. In some different
Damn.
stores.
Damn. Oh, that Nick.
Yes.
I thought she ghosted us. I guess she just ghosted me.
She has
Yeah, Nick.
she has
I'm
her
still
whole
sad
new,
about it.
her whole new life now.
Whole new life over at the Academy store.
That's a different Nikki.
Angelo says, "Thank God." So Mo, I keep hearing from people about the new Star Trek that is supposed to be really good. I've heard that from like 4 different Star Trek fans. Have you watched that, or do you watch Star Trek at all?
A lot of good things about it. I'm going to watch it. Number one, I'm a Quentin Tarantino fan, and I will watch anything that he produces, directs, or presents. I will always watch a Tarantino flick anytime. So
I guess
I'm excited to hear
I guess
what
he's
did you
not
hear about it?
retiring. I guess he's not retiring.
Yeah, everybody remember the commish? He's retired, man.
He said he was retiring.
No.
He said
he has said it 7 times. He has retired 7 times. The man is never going to retire. He's going to die in a director's chair.
Probably.
That's where he's going to die. He's going to just fucking die, and finally he's going to win an award. Like somehow he died during this movie. We're gonna have to give him the best picture. Let's go ahead and do it. There you go, Quentin.
The best ending scene ever. Dead in the director's chair.
And that's going to be a picture at the end of the movie. This is dedicated to you, Quentin. And he's dead in the chair.
Yeah, he has such a big ego. He's always like,
yeah,
let's see another director have as many like nominations as I've won and made these many, and like he's always over his drama and other different movies he made it. And he said, I won an award for a love story. Everybody's like, when did you make a love story movie? What was the movie called?
True Romance.
There we go.
He made True Romance. That's a love story. Sorry that there's explosions and drugs and fucking sex. That's the love story.
Doug was asking if we've seen Umbrella Academy. I haven't seen it.
I haven't yet, but I am interested to watch it.
I watched the first 15 minutes of it, and it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Andrew says
you have to cut it with water. What did Andrew say?
He said we got a 25-second lag.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot of lag. Stop crying, Angelo.
Actually, I could test it right now.
You're gonna test it?
Yeah, because I could type in the chat right now.
But didn't we just test it with Nicole?
It just came up now.
You just tested?
I just hit it and it just came up, so I don't understand. And then Andrew's thing, I hit test and it came up like 3 seconds later. It's like a 3 or 4 second lag for us. I don't know.
Maybe they just don't have this.
I know our reaction to you guys is going to be like 25 or 30 seconds later. And this is why I said that I realized this when we were doing our live streams, that it was sometimes that there's that little bit of interaction delay while we're talking. But you guys are like, live's the best. So we stopped doing premieres. We could chat with you instantaneously before, but you guys want it live, so we live. We requested to be live, and we're live.
Man, y'all ain't never happy. Gotta bitch about something.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then they wanted us to be. Some people wanted us on Facebook. Some people wanted us on YouTube. Some people said, "Why ain't you on Twitch?" I'm on all three. All 3 of them right now. All 3 of them.
All 3, bitch. We're over the top. Take that, huh?
Nationwide.
I don't know. I guess
Nationwide is on your side.
it will be harder for you, Mo, to hear, but because you can't hear through Discord. But I could play one of the band's songs while we wait here. I know YouTube's probably
All right,
gonna
go ahead.
forget on me.
I'll mute my mic.